Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Geocaching Adventures with Pathfinder 33. Today is day 3 of our cruise where we are getting off, so our third port visit. And today we are in the beautiful Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We've already been here on a previous cruise and have done some geocaching. But there's a new 4-stage adventure lab and a couple of new caches since we got here, and I own a earth cache on Lovers Beach. So we're gonna swing by Lovers Beach and check it out, make sure that logging requirements are still significant. So come on, we're gonna have to hop on one of these tender boats because the port is too shallow for us to pull into a main dock. So we're gonna hop on one of these tender boats that are out here in the bay waiting for us, and then we're headed to shore to go do some geocaching. So come on, let's go hop on a tender boat and go geocaching. All right, so we're down off of the big boat onto the smaller tender boat, headed into Cabo. And so we'll enjoy the short little ride once the boat's full, and then head on out of here, get to land, and then figure out a plan on grabbing a few geocaches, the 4-stage adventure lab that is here, and then relaxing at the beach for the rest of the time. Alright, so I told y'all in previous videos about how crazy it was to get out of the actual port. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
How are you, sir? Glass Barumbo?
So it's a little funny how the minute you bring out, and we're still getting hounded, but it's funny how when you bring out a camera, they didn't nearly hound me as much as they did the first time I walked through there. So who knows? But we're out of the port and headed to our first cache. All right, so we've done a couple of stages of the adventure lab that's here in town. Pancho, the mascot of Cabo San Lucas, is one of those stops. We are headed across the street and gonna be going to our very first physical geocache of the trip here in Cabo this turn. And it's always fun in new countries. You can see the crosswalk for Mexico actually has the man walking. So that's something a little different and unique for here. All right, so we are here at Burritos Giganticus No Mas, and it tells us that it is a magnetic container, but that looks sketchy. So we're gonna assume that it's not there. We're gonna look around on everything magnetic, but the hint says that it changes colors and that it is whatever color's in style this year. So leads us to believe that it is something that is painted. Let's see if we can find it. All right, so this is a no-go. We are not gonna mess with any of this, but it should be down here on one of these painted poles, we're assuming, because it says that it gets painted. But did you notice something on the first pole? Because I noticed it. Let's go back to this first pole and look. See, these red poles are just blank. The red poles are blank except for that. That looks suspicious. All right, so we've got to lean over this little pony wall here, but if you lean over and there's your geocache. First physical geocache of the trip in Cabo is found. All right, so now that we have started off the trip on a good note and actually found a geocache, we're headed to the bane of our existence here in Cabo. Is the only one we didn't find last time we were here, which is Cabo Wobble. And it's at the Cabo Wobble tequila place, and it's super busy all the time, and the cache goes missing all the time. Last time we were here, we didn't have a replacement container just in case. But this trip we do. I've got a blue bison tube, so if we get there and the cache is missing, and it looks like it is from the string of DNFs that are on the cache page, then we're going to replace it, attach it with a piece of wire, and hopefully it will hang around for caches in the future for a little bit longer. So we're gonna make the little walk over to Cabo Wobble from here. All right, so here we are at Cabo Wobble, famed cantina. And the geocache is supposed to be right over here on these barrels somewhere. We'll give it a look-see. Last time we were here, we totally DNF'd this. This is also the stage of an adventure lab, so we're gonna do the adventure lab first and then try to figure out if the cache is still here. All right, so the hint is lyrics from a song from the Andrews Sisters. It's roll out the beer barrel, we'll have a barrel of a time. So we're gonna come over here to the tequila barrels and give them a once over, but it should be right down in here somewhere. All right, so after looking at it and confirming with security, the cache is missing. Somebody took it. We've got a blue bison tube. They told us we could replace it. We've got a piece of wire so that hopefully it doesn't walk away. So we're gonna replace this cache with one of ours so that the caching community has one when they come here. Okay, so there it is. We have it tied down in our little blue bison tube hiding under the barrels at Cabo Wobble. All right, so headed to the last geocache of the trip for us, and it's down here at the corner, and it's called the Goddess of Coffee. It's gonna be at a coffee shop. So we're gonna head down that way and grab it before we go to the beach. All right, so the cache is inside. And right there. That's pretty easy.
We just got hired as the home guy of our work now.
All right, so we're gonna grab this, get our name on it, grab an espresso, and then head out to the beach.